Hello viewers, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to my channel. First of all, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to YouTube channel. In this video, as you can see, I want to talk about conditions in C++, like if, else, else if, nested if, and there is one more which we call switch, but in next video I will talk about it. We already know that C++ supports the usual logical conditions from mathematics. For example, greater than, less than, equal, not, and so on. But you can use these conditions to perform different actions for different decisions. We have types of conditions like if then else if, nested if else. Let's first use if. Use if a specified condition is true. So this is a flowchart for if. If I use if condition, then I have two more conditions. It's possible that my statement is true or false. If my statement is true, so the code will execute. If it's false, so nothing will happen, okay? So, and also this is the structure of if. So, hash include stream integer of main okay, we already talked about that. What are these lines doing? Okay, so let's say that I have two variables. Integer of x is assigned to let's say 10, and integer of y is assigned to, let's say, 5. Okay, so what is the structure of if? Write if, then this, and this is the structure, and I need my statement. Okay, so what is my condition here? We can write our condition over here. So if x is greater than y, then what is my statement? My statement will be display a message and say that correct. And that is correct because x is greater than y. So let's see. I got correct. If I say, okay, if I say that x is less than y, I will get nothing. Why? Because the statement is wrong. Same here. When my statement is true, so the statement will display, I will get it. If it's false, so nothing will happen. Now let's use else. Use else if the same condition is false. So this is if then else, okay? As I said over here, if I have if, then two conditions, same right here. For if then else, I have if my condition is true, so I will get the statement. If it's false, then it will go to else. Okay? But in if, nothing happens when the statement is false. But here it will go to else. Then for else, I have two more conditions, true or false. If my statement is true, so I will get it. If it's false, then nothing will happen. Okay? Let's say that if x is if x is less than y, then see out correct, okay? Else, so I don't need condition for else, okay? See out and say that wrong. And we have to get wrong. Why? Because x is greater than y. It's not less than y, okay? Let's execute this code. And I got wrong. If I say that no, x is greater than y, so I will get correct, as you can see here. So this is how we can use if else. Use if else if the first condition is false. So this is the flowchart for else if. So I have if and then two conditions. If it's true, so I will get this statement. If it's false, so it will go to else if. For else if I have two conditions, true or false. If it's true, so I will get the condition. If it's false, so it will go to else. And for else I have two conditions, true and false, same like the others. So if it's true, so I will get the statement. If it's false, so nothing will happen. Okay, so I will create a basic calculator that can just like only use addition and subtraction for else if. Okay, let's say that integer of number 1, okay, integer of number 2, and char of opt. Okay, now I will explain that why number 1, number 2 and opt have different data types. Okay, so let's ask the user that write the first number. Okay, and then the end user should write something for number 1. Okay, then I'll ask for the second number, write the second number. Okay, then the end user should write something for number 2. Okay, then I would say positive or negative. Okay, which one? So the end user should write something for opt. Now you already know that for numbers we are using integers, and for characters like a, b, c, positive, negative, like percentage, and so on, we are using char because it's just one character. Okay, so let's use if the opt is equal to positive, okay, then what should happen? Display that number 1 plus number 2. Okay, now I will use else if. Okay, else if opt is equal to negative, then what should happen? Number 1 minus number 2. Okay, and for else I will display a message that wrong operator. Okay, because we're only allowed to do positive and negative, like we're only allowed to add and subtract numbers. Okay, we can use positive and negative, that's it. For example, suppose that the end user wants to multiply two numbers or wants to divide two numbers, so they're not allowed to do it because we have only positive and negative. Okay, so let's run this code. Oh, I forgot the semicolon. So write the first number. I would say 10 plus 5. Okay, so 10, 5. Then I have to choose positive or negative. So I will say positive. Okay, so 10 plus 5 is equals to 15. Now let's say that I want to subtract two numbers. 10 minus 5, and I will use the minus sign, is equals to 5. 10 minus 5 is 5. So this is how we can use else if. Okay, and let's execute a wrong statement. Okay, first number, let's say 10 and 5, and I will say that I want to divide numbers, and I will get wrong operator. Okay, The last one is nested if. Use one if or else if statement inside another if or else if statement or statements, okay? What does it mean? Like if I say that a string of name, okay, string of, let's say, last name, okay, then I'll ask the user that write your name, okay, and then name, and cout write your last name, okay? Cn last name. If name is equals to, let's say, had, okay, then what should you do? And I will use another if inside the first if last name is equals to Amy, then what should happen? Tell me that your name is correct. Your name is correct, okay? Else wrong name. Wrong name, okay? Let's execute this code. Your name is had, which is correct. Your last name is Amy, which is correct. Your name is correct, okay? Let's do the wrong, write something wrong. So let's say the name is Bob and the last name is like name, okay? So wrong name. Let's say that the name is had, which is correct, but let's say that the last name is wrong, and let's say that my last name is name, okay? So nothing executed. Why? Because both of them should be correct, the first if and the second if. Then I will get this message. So we talk about different types of conditions in C++, like if, else, else if, and nested if. If you have any question, you can write on comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe the channel.